Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode. So today we are going to talk about the Arduino IDE. So basically for new users, I'm going to show you how to upload it, install it, how to run it, and how to verify code and send it to your Arduino. So basically all the stuff that a new user should know. So let's start by opening your browser and hit arduino.cc. Now this is the official website of Arduino. We are going to use this a lot throughout this series. So under software downloads, go to this is the current version of the Arduino IDE. Now hit your current system. So I'm running Windows. Of course it can run on macOS and Linux. So I'm gonna hit Windows installer. And if you have money you can contribute, but I'm just gonna hit just download, and of course I'm gonna cancel it since I have a limited internet and I already have it. Now I'll close this, and after installation it is very simple. I don't even have to show you, it's very straightforward. Hit Arduino and this is the IDE. Now this is basically the layout that will pop up to you. I will talk about this in the next video where I'm gonna start explaining how to code. Now there are some key features here that you wanna need to know about. So basically this key will verify your code. This key right here will send it to the Arduino. Of course if we hit it right now, it is gonna throw an error since we don't have an Arduino plugged in. I'll just show you the error anyway. See error? Okay, so let's start with a file. File here, basically you can open new Arduino project. You can open an already existing one. And the cool thing about this IDE is the example feature. If you click on example, you will have a lot of already made codes. Basically the Arduino platform made it easier for you to understand and to learn the Arduino, so they throw a bunch of codes right here. So let's start with the basics. We have blink. This is basically the hello world of electronics, making an LED blinks. And as you can see, it is very documented. It was modified in 2014, so it's very old. This was made by the Arduino company itself, and it is very straightforward and easy to read actually. Now let's start. Let's work with this example since they made the effort of making it anyway. So here we are going to verify it. So yeah, it should, yeah, done compiling. Now if you compile and don't see this bunch of lines, you can just go to File, Preference, and you can basically check them on and off. You might ask, why do you want these? Well, we talked in the previous video about the compiler and how the machine only understands zeros and one, right? So basically this is show you the placement of the hexa file. So basically the compiler take this code and change it to a machine readable language, basically a hexadecimal file. I'm gonna show you a real cool thing before we move to the next part. So for example, if I copy this path right here, Control C, and I have a program which called well, Protos. It's actually cracked, so depending on your country you can or you cannot download it. I have a video for it in case you are interested. Now this program lets you simulate an Arduino. Even if you don't have an Arduino, you can actually simulate. I'm gonna show you. If I click on this Arduino right here and copy this file, hit OK, and then hit run, it should blink this LED. Right, yes, as you can see, it is blinking every second, and this is very cool and helpful simulation program. Of course its name is Protos 8. I have the link in the description. You can check it out. You can download it if your country permit it. If not, in the next video I'm gonna show you a free platform that you can actually make this simulation, and you can simulate a lot of product, for example sensors, distance sensors, LEDs, and so on and so forth, all for free. Now since we don't need this anyway, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so now we learned how to compile. Now let's try to send into the Arduino. So basically if you go under tools, you will see something called port. Now, we talked about the FTDI chip, right? FTDI chip tells your computer, hey, I'm an Arduino and I want to communicate with you. Now, since we don't have an Arduino plugged in right now, there is no communication between them. So I have to plug an Arduino and I don't have a space for it. So wait a sec. So basically I have an Arduino Nano right here, and I'm going to send this code to it. So basically I will plug it. Oh, I need to remove my keyboard slowly. And voila. Now I plugged the Arduino, so we should see it on the port. As you can see now, the port, we can actually access it, and we have port COM10. Now, depending on your operation system, for example, if you are running Linux or macOS, it's gonna be a little different. Meaning you're not gonna see COM10, but you are going to see something equivalent. So make sure to click on it. Now, right now, we made the connection between the computer and the board, the Arduino. Now we need to check the board. So we have an Arduino Nano, so it's clear. Of course, you can check, for example, Arduino Uno if you have one, but we're gonna stick with the Nano. And we are going to use the old bootloader, since I am running an old cheap Chinese version of Nano, so they use the old bootloader. If you are running a newer version of Arduino Nanos, then you will have to use this option right here. So old bootloader, and we are going to send it to the Arduino. So we click upload, and it should get uploaded without any problems. Yes, so done uploading. Now we have a blinking sketch working on the Arduino Nano, and this is basically all the cool stuff that you wanna know about. Of course, you can include libraries. So basically, let's say, for example, you are running, you want to use an LCD, okay? When you are using an LCD, it's very helpful to use an already built-in library, because no one actually run LCD with just coding. So library meaning that someone actually made the effort to write the code, and basically you are using his hard work for your project, which is cool since we are in the open source community. That's the cool thing about open source. Everything is for free. So we can hit manage libraries, and this is going to pop out this library management. Now here you can see a library that are already installed, and so maybe if they need an update, you will see an update icon right here, and you can actually install other softwares for so not software libraries. For example, if I want, let's say LCD, I hit LCD, and I can it would show you a lot of options. For example, this library, this library, this library, and depending on your model, they can work, they cannot work. So you have to check the internet for this, and well, good luck. And this is basically covers everything. So we are now in 10 minutes. So I hope this was not too long. So yeah, so if you wanna see my next video where I'm gonna show you a free platform to simulate your Arduino projects, and the videos after that where we are actually going to start coding and start explaining the different features about the Arduino, the different the cool stuff you can do with it, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. So basically, if you hit that bell, when I upload the video, you are going to see it. And yeah, so best of luck. Peace.